Hi and welcome to Integrity Sales and Services. Dave and I are going to do a video for you on our 95 Ford tandem axle water truck. Dave's going to go ahead and start it up for us. As you can hear, she doesn't miss a beat. She fires right up and purrs like a kitten. Now we're going to walk up close and let you see the blow-by and everything on it. He's going to have to unhook the hood latch on the other side for us here. And then we're going to go ahead and let you see the blow-by, let you see the fact that the air conditioning actually engages, turns, and blows cold. First off, we're going to let him pull the fill cap here and let you see the blow-by. So there's the dipstick hanging out. Absolutely clean. We're going to let you see this motor oil. Take a look here. It's not black. It's just nice, clean, brown-looking oil. Now we'll give you a little more view on the driver's side of the engine compartment. You can take note, we just don't have any rust factors at all. The bottom of the cab, the frame rails, and everything are very nice and clean. With that, we're going to go ahead and walk one around to the passenger side of the engine compartment, and we'll let you take a look at the steer tire on this side. Again, take note how clean they are underneath. And mind you, this truck has not been washed. You're seeing it in its workflow. Take note here, we have a full double frame coming all the way up to the front. A full double frame. There you can see your air conditioning pump is engaged and turning properly. The AC line is 20. Okay, with that, we're going to go ahead and close the hood and shut the engine off, and then we'll go ahead and continue with our video. We'll start right here on the passenger side of the cab. The cab is nice and straight, except for one exclusion. You can see around the passenger headlight here where we've had a little cracking going on, and someone put a few reinforcement aluminum pieces on it, but it would not take much to fix it properly. The bumper is intact. It's bent just slightly here on the left side, but the tow hooks are there, the grill's in perfect condition, and the rest of the hood and cab is in an immaculately clean condition. Let's work on around to the driver's side, and we'll go slow along here so you can get the actual impression of how nice and clean this truck is. Let's walk up close here and let you see this fuel tank. It has no rust behind the straps and no rust blistering areas. The cab is rust free. There's no rust on it, and again, other than that headlight on the other side, there's just no damage in the fiberglass. Now let's walk on down along the driver's side frame here and take note of how clean this frame is underneath this water tank. You just don't have corrosion, blistering, and rusting going on. With that, we'll give you a reverse view, let you see the drive tires on it. Nice deep tread. We have a heavy-duty Hendrickson walking beam suspension. And with that, we're going to go ahead and continue on around to the rear of the truck. Now this is important that you take note here. We have a special Honda gasoline powered pump here. This unit can absolutely suck water out of a pond and fill your tank. Then you can choose to dump it out from the bottom. You have a big hose down at the bottom with an actual flow gate control valve at the bottom of the tank. And then I give you an up close. This would be our suction tube. It would go through the pump and you can go right up into the top of the tank. With that, Dave's going to go ahead and start this engine for us. Walk on around here and let you see and let you hear. Alright, he's going to shut that off so we can hear better in the video, and we're going to continue on down the passenger side of the truck. Let's go down low first, take a note of the actual drive tires, and then when I get back here I'm going to give you a reverse view of the pump. And you can see here it says it's a Honda Trash Pump WT40X, and I'm going to zoom in on that for you. Now we'll continue underneath. Take a look at these deep knobby drive tires. And again, the Hendrickson walking beam suspension. And again, we'll give you the bottom side of view of the water tank and frame area. All fasteners seem to be intact with spring guards. Take a look at the battery compartment. We pulled the cover off here for you so you can see the batteries are in nice clean condition. And if you look up here on the side, you can see we have accessory hoses here for suction and discharge. Now I'm going to go ahead and back off on it here and give you a nice view of the passenger side of the entire truck and tank assembly. And again, take note how clean the fuel tank is. And again, take notice that there's no rust on the cab corners. With that, I'm going to continue on around, and I'm actually going to do yourself a favor. I'm going to run up on his truck, hop up on the top, and let you get a view of the inside of the water tank. Now, I know it's dark in here, but I'm hoping the camera will adjust to let you see how nice and shiny. What you're looking at is the holes in the baffle, but this tank is very nice and clean. You just don't see any rust on it at all. I'll pick a spot where the sun's reflecting off of it, and you can see how shiny that metal is in there. Alright, with that, we'll get on down off the truck here, and we're going to continue the video next to the inside of the cab area for you. Dave's going to open the door, and we'll start right here at the driver entry. I'll start out by showing you how clean the bottom of these doors are. The typical areas where you would see rust, there's just none existing. Take a look at the back of these cab corners. Now even shoot up underneath, behind the cab, under the cab. With that, we're going to go ahead and climb in the cab. You can see on the driver's seat cushion, we got a couple small frays in that. The backrest part is in perfect condition. Moving on over to the passenger seat, it's in 100% condition. There's no tears in it at all. We'll move across the dash area next. And the glove box area, which is intact and working. Here we have the heater controls, AM/FM tape, and here we have the automatic transmission shifter console. You can see the speeds there, air brake release, pressure gauge, and we'll move on up here to the main dash area. All gauges are intact and appear to be operational. And down here we have the axle suspension diff lock for the rear axles. And down here we have an hour meter. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's 6,828 hours. Actually, I'm going to rephrase that. This meter is showing 682.8 hours. 682.8. The last digit is tenths. And our mileage is reading 210,278. 210,278. And with that, we're going to go ahead and back out of the truck, close the door, and give you a nice shot here down along the driver's side. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If we've missed anything of importance to you, please don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll be happy to do more for you. Thanks again for watching the video, and have a wonderful day.